Wake up, sweetheart. No, look at you. How are you feeling? Well, I figured anybody who got hit that hard over the head wouldn't be feeling too peachy. My apologies for that, of course. I never intended for you to pass out for so long. I suppose my muscles acted on their own. It wasn't meant to almost kill you, I swear. I just needed to knock you out. Who am I? And what is this place? So many questions, sweetie. It'll all be answered very soon. Don't you worry your cute little head. But before then, I suppose I should give you a little bit of a rundown of what happened. You see, I didn't kidnap you for any old reason. I wouldn't just do that. But I think you know exactly why I did. And just in case you didn't, I'll tell you. I suppose I should begin at the beginning of where your story started here. You had decided to take a job at a particularly sketchy children's pizzeria. Which, first of all, who decides to do that? You gotta be pretty desperate for money if you're gonna decide to work at a pizzeria with creepy animatronics at nighttime. But that's besides the point. Because although that's creepy, I can understand where somebody would decide to take that job. As all the other security guards decided to do, of course. The interesting part, the part where you interest me, is when the job got creepy, when they started moving and trying to kill you right after about 1 a.m. on your first night. Most people either don't see this place ever again after that night. We don't see them again after 6 a.m. Or they unfortunately don't make it past their first night. However, that wasn't the case with you. And that's what interests me. Instead, you decided that not only were you gonna survive that night, and you did it with unbelievable efficiency. I mean, you still had about 50% of your power at the end of the night. That's unheard of. But you decided to come back. That's what shocked me. Nobody ever comes back. So now I ask of you, why? Why did you do that? That's what's so interesting to me. I can't seem to place my head on why. And I gotta know. You somehow pushed back all fear of death for the sake of some lousy job. It doesn't make any sense. Anybody in their right mind would have seen that the work is not worth the pay and would have left as soon as they could. So I've been thinking about it, and I thought about it, and on your fifth night, after you had survived every single one of increasing difficulty, you were about to leave at 6 a.m. You had finished your first week, but I couldn't let that happen. I had no clue if you'd ever come back after your first week. And, well, I had to make sure I knew as much as I could about you. Yes. Why's that? Because you intrigued me. I want to know your other motive. Why are you so infatuated on this place? And I will find out. And you will tell me. What will I do if you don't? Well, quite simply, you don't have much room to choose. Right now, you are sitting there, all tied up, with no chance of escape, in my home. I say home like it's really a home. In reality, I just do it so you won't freak out. I'm sure if I said you're tied up in an abandoned warehouse an hour away from any human civilization, you wouldn't be too keen on staying, as opposed to my home. So now I pose the question. Would you prefer to stay safe and tell me why exactly you wanted to stay? Or keep your lips sealed and seal them for potentially the rest of your very short life? It's really your choice. And hey, I think I already have an idea. So, what'll it be? Good. I'd love to know. Why exactly did you want to stay? But I think I know the answer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the one person who had been trying to crack the mystery open this entire time. I heard about you. I didn't know your name. I didn't even know who you were. But I heard about you. You were obsessed with the idea of the missing kids, the bites, the malfunctions, the missing security guards. You were a kid and this place was your candy store. So eventually you had no other choice but to come and see for yourself. But now you finally get your answer, huh? Let me introduce myself so things will get a little more clear. My name is William Afton. Nice to meet you. And I can tell things are gonna get a little bit interesting from here.